getting ready for first pitch at Wrigley Field. It's the Padres and Cubs. Next. It's been 100 years of baseball and counting at this place, and the charm hasn't faded a bit at venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Tonight, the rubber match of this three-game series between the San Diego Padres and the Cubs. With that, we say hello again, everybody, and welcome to Cubs Baseball. Matt Vasgersian with you, Mike Side, alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And EK, let's run through what's happened so far as we wrap up this three-game set.
Yeah, a real nail-biter here last night. You can see a one-run ball game. Very well played on both sides. A well-pitched game as well. I think both managers would like to see their starters match the performances turned in last night.
All right, EK, we'll get to Steve in a moment, but first, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the visiting San Diego Padres, as their manager, Bud Black, will align his order like this. And on the mound to try to tackle this lineup, there you see the numbers for the 6'6" right-hander Jason Hamill. And there's a look at the defensive alignment for the Cubs here. Denorfia Solarte will move towards the batter's boxes. We're just about set to get underway tonight. Underway now in the weekend finale as the first pitch is looked at for strike one. EK, our home nine as they start play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
After the loss last time out, that sets up a rubber match here in the finale, so I'm expecting this to be the best game of the 3.
And this is something they've worked on in the batting cage, taking some of the movement out of his swing. Much more compact now, and he's seeing some definite results.
Runners off for second, and here's a ball hit in the air. And it's a foul ball. He's set, now the pitch. Runner going a second time. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Comes set, now the pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Nobody out, runner on first. Now another 0-2. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding on.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, and no surprise, we talk about it all the time in the beginning of a ball game. Location is going to be a key. And here you can just see where this thing is. I mean, if he can continue spotting pitches there, he'll have a lot of success here tonight.
Pause, now the pitch. Grounded foul off to the right. He's ready now, the pitch. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Runners on first with 1 down. And here's a swing and a miss by Kemp as he's a strikeout casualty, 2 away.
Well, that's a good confidence builder with a runner on base here in the first. This is definitely the man to worry about in this lineup. There's little question about that, so we'll be fired up about that one.
Justin Upton is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
The 1-2. Check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. Padres lead 1, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. A look there at the starting lineup for the Cubs now. Tyson Ross will get the call to face these guys. He's one of those pitchers you can't allow to fall into a comfort zone out there, because if he settles down and has success in the early going, it does wonders for his confidence. Quickly a look now at the defensive alignment they'll face in this one. Well, there you see Dexter Fowler, as he'll be the one to commence the action in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Dexter Fowler.
And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one. Eric, this Padre team, as they take the field here tonight, they've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
And after the loss in the opener of the series, that was a much-needed win yesterday. So they can look to win this series and take 2 out of 3 if they can just take care of business here.
Now he reaches and hits this one hard the other way. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. 1-2 pitch coming to Fowler. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. And he'll have himself a leadoff single as this is through into left.
So far, so good. They get a scoreless top of the first, and now a leadoff single to start things in their half.
Now the first pitch. On the move now is Fowler. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And they won't get Fowler as he takes second with ease. So he's into scoring position here in the home half of the first, following the stolen base, as we check out the teams that have run the most here this season. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category, and in fact lead all of baseball as well. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in, so you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Here he comes on 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it, because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
Out of here! She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Number 17 for him on the season. And the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Right now, this guy could run for mayor of this town and he would win. I mean, he's been as hot as anyone in baseball. This hot streak continues as he launches this one right over the wall.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in, currently 8th in the National League in hitting to enter play. Here's the first offering. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
And these guys already have 1 home run here in the inning, and now you get to the real power guys here. So you need to be careful.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Just overmatched him there.
The 1-1. And a bouncing ball, foul. Now here's the pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
And this is going to be a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Yeah, I don't think this is a guy you want to mess with here. He can hurt you in more ways than one.
And this is lifted the other way to left center. And this is taken in by Upton for the first down. Miguel Montero will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Montero waits. Now the pitch. First pitch swinging as this one's hit on the ground to second. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting fifth, right fielder,
Jorge Soler get his first opportunity now with 2 away, and the base is empty here in the home half of the first. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. That's wide. 2-0.
2 times here they've gone away. Both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
And this is swung on, and it'll be another chance out there at second. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back for more from the north side after this. Will Myers will lead things off here, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second. First offering on the way. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. The next pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's the 1-1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine. But you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Down 2-0 here early. They get the leadoff man on to start the second. See how they want to play things from here.
Will Middlebrooks will stand in, hoping to just keep riding the hot streak. He's been an exceptionally tough out these last 6 ball games. First pitch coming. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
A runner at first with no outs here. From the stretch. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
And you'll get a look at this here. He starts his thing right on his belt buckle, and he lets it come right back over that inside corner. That's a tough spot.
Clinton Barmas will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. Now here's the first pitch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. And Barmas will lay off again, and it's 2-0 to him now. Here's the 2-0. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. 1 there. Onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. We'll see the exciting young shortstop Starlin Castro lead things off when we return. It's the Cubs 2 and the Padres nothing. And there is the aforementioned Mr. Castro. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. Now the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start in that bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
Hit hard but foul as that finds the stands over the Cub dugout. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Catch made out there by Kemp, and there's one gone. Chris Coughlin will stand in now. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. Now here's the first pitch.
Here we go.
Swinging a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. There to take it is Middlebrooks, and that's out number 2.
Sometimes, when you're throwing 95 miles an hour, you can make a mistake and get away with it. Here, he just can't get on top of this one and winds up popping it up.
And here's the first pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Here's a 1-0. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's the 1-1 pitch. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. 2 out, nobody on. Here comes a 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here comes a 2-2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Here he comes on 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Well, that's an opportunity wasted on the mound there. A hitter's got to be defensive on 2-2, but that was so far outside, he didn't even have to worry about chasing.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. Jason Hamill digs in at the plate. First pitch coming. Fastball in there for a called strike. Has a look, now the pitch. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. One on the way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Derek Norris will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Here's the first pitch to him.
Derek Norris.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Fouled straight back. Now here it comes. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes now to the 2014 All-Star.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Again, a 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Pitch on the way. Taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. One away here to begin the third. Tyson Ross will get his first cuts here.
Tyson Ross.
Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Denorfia Solarte will dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game.
Solarte.
And a fastball's in there for strike one.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's what.
And sorry to interrupt, but the play has been made for the third out. Inning over. Dexter Fowler will be the one to lead it off when we come back. It's the Cubs 2 and the Padres nothing. And there is Dexter Fowler. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Dexter Fowler.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And that's off his leg on the mound. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Chris Bryant will try things again. He hit that 2-run homer his first time. First pitch to him. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. Right there is Varmus. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Pretty dangerous here for a first baseman. This throws high and it's to the home plate side of the bag. So when he leaves his feet, he's really exposing himself to that runner coming down the line. The overthrow, that was bad enough, but collision there would have really been bad news.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Yeah, and here with the runner who's on the move, you've got no chance of even thinking about getting the double play. So a smart idea there just to take the sure out at first.
First pitch coming. Miguel Montero stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. Comes set, now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Upton retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. One left for the Cubs, but they're on top 2-0. Yonder Alonso will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
First baseman number 23.
First pitch on the way.
Alonso.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Put your right glasses on.
Now the pitch. Now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to deep right field. Under this one is Soler, and he'll handle it for the first out. So the base is empty here with one away. And coming up, the dangerous right fielder, Matt Kemp. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Boy, and he's come out with a plan against these hitters, and he's executed that plan to perfection here early on. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
Justin Upton will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Now the pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error for the Padres so far. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
This is up the middle, and it's going to get into center field. It's a 2-out hit.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
Will Myers will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1 left for San Diego. They trail things here 2-0. Jorge Soler will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Right fielder, Jorge Soler.
Now the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. The 1-0. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
And that's high and off the plate. 2-1. A 2-1 offering. To 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a liner towards second. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And as you can see there, both guys topping out at 96 miles an hour. Starlin Castro will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. First offering on the way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0. And the 1-0 is sent out to straightaway center field. Myers is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Chris Coughlin will try it again. He flew out his first time. Here's the first offering. Now a high bouncer toward the hole. And he'll get in there safely.
Well, that's the kind of year it's been for this guy so far. Even when he gets fooled, he still finds a way to get an infield single out of it.
Addison Russell will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around. Now here's the first pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here. 0-1. He waits. Now the pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Oh, and he dialed that one down and got him to swing through it. It's 1-2 now.
Hard to call that an off-speed pitch when it's a changeup at 88. That's a fastball for a lot of guys in this league.
Fouled back. He'll try again, 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Here he comes again, 1-2. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Waiting on it now is Kemp, and he puts it away to retire the side. Cubs strand 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Will Middlebrooks will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Third baseman, Will.
Now the first pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Bryant is there to put this one away, and it's a very quick out to start the 5th.
The first thing a pitcher does when he walks out of the tunnel here at Wrigley, he'll take a look at those flags and see which way they are blowing. I mean, this place, it can play like 2 totally separate ballparks from one day to the next.
Clinton Barmas is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Now here's the pitch. Hit softly to the right side. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The catcher, number
Derek
3.
Norris will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. First pitch coming. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Hard hit towards center. And he'll reach down to make the play on the run. A fine defensive effort there retires the side. Padres down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Jason Hamill will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. The pitch. And now this is swung on and pulled down the third base line. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Now here it comes. And they tie him up in proverbial knots there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there, and I'll tell you, these 2 guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
And here's the first pitch. Swung on and lifted down the left field line. And Upton's got this one. 2 away now.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Now here's the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Tyson Ross will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
Catcher, Tyson.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
When you take a look there at the line from our starter, I mean, basically, he's allowed 3 singles so far, and that's it. They haven't been able to mount any real opposition against him so far.
Denorfia Solarte will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And, oh, he can't rein it in. Here comes another 0-2. Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. There to take it is Fowler as that becomes out number 2.
Boy, these guys got him the lead back in the very first inning, and he hasn't looked back since. He's had everything go his way so far, and this inning's turning out to be no exception.
First pitch coming. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He will not. This ball gets down to break the string. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
Well, neither offense has really made a huge impact so far, but finally maybe a little sign of life. He drives this ball for 2 bases, and even though they've had trouble scoring runs, they're not out of this thing by a long shot. A couple more of these could get him right back into it.
Matt Kemp will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Comes set, now the pitch. And that's cut on and missed by Kemp as they move ahead of him now 0-2. He's set, now the pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. The next 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting...
I'm sorry to interrupt, but that's the 3rd strike and the 3rd out. Side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We've got more on this Sunday night after this. Anthony Rizzo will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And this will be fouled away. Here it comes. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Now another 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the 2-2 offering. Now a hard liner toward short, and a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by.
Well, even when you keep him in the ballpark, he can be trouble. Here he's right on this pitch, and he smokes it into left field for a solid single.
Now here comes Bud Black up out of the Friars dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening.
Your attention, please.
He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Sean Kelly will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Miguel Montero will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Montero waits, now the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. He's ready now, the pitch. On, he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
He's set, now the pitch. swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
This is just an excellent pitch right here. Location right at the bottom of the strike zone. And if you don't get him to swing through it, hopefully he's going to hit that ball on the ground somewhere and you'll get ground ball outs. But they'll take that strikeout for out number 1.
Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The throw pulls him off the bag, and he is in there.
Well, this ball doesn't get too far away from home plate, so that makes the catcher have to make a decision. And he decides to try to force it in there at second base, but he winds up throwing it away.
Here's Starlin Castro, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. On the way. 1-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed, 1-1. Now the 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Here's the ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Kemp back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. Tag from Norris, and he is out at the plate. Justin Upton will start things out when we return. 7th inning coming up. Cubs lead it 2-0. And there is Justin Upton now. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Justin Upton.
First pitch to him. This ball's grounded foul. Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no, he can't make the play. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. On to first, and a big out to start the 7th, 1 gone.
Yeah, and it's kind of been one of those days. There haven't been too many balls hit hard, and even when they do hit one hard, it's an atom ball.
Will Myers will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And this time the fastball's by him, and that'll even things out at 1-1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner.
Now batting, third baseman.
Will Middlebrooks will step in now, representing the potential tying run.
And keep in mind, he is the team leader in home runs, so if anyone's got a shot of getting one out of here, it's him.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Oh, hold on here. Well hit into deep left center, and I don't think this one's coming back. No siree. This one is gone. A 2-run home run off the bat of Will Middlebrooks. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and the Padres have come back to tie this one at 2 apiece.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
Into the box, Clint Barmas. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And that's taken outside for a ball, so he's worked it back to 2-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit.
And things are starting to change for the worse out there. Now, this is a guy who hadn't given up a run until earlier this inning, and now all of a sudden, he's having a hard time getting anybody out. Looks to me like he's hit the wall out there.
Derek Norris comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Not much success for these guys through the first 6, but it appears they found the key to unlock their opponent here in the 7th.
Yeah, it's pretty common when you start getting into your 3rd time around against a guy. They've got a much better idea of how to attack him, and now it's starting to pay dividends.
In the air to right center. There to pull it in is Soler, and there are 2 away.
Now, he continues to pitch well out there. Here's his pitch breakdown so far.
Will Venable will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 25, Will Venable.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. This is lined into left field, a base hit.
This is where, as a manager, you have to really start worrying about location of pitches. He still hasn't walked anybody out there, but when the control starts slipping and the ball starts sailing out over the middle of the plate, that can be worse than walk.
That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air into foul territory behind first. And Rizzo able to make the catch, and the inning is over. The Padres get a couple of runs in the inning on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch, and we are tied 2-2.
Your attention, please. Now
Called to
pitching
the
for
bullpen
San
here is
Diego,
the hard-throwing
number
right-hander
33.
Joaquin Benoit gets the assignment. Chris Coughlin will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Oh, now this is hit hard to the right side, but caught out there at second base. And that'll take care of the leadoff man here in the home 7th.
Wow, and I think a sigh of relief is in order out there on the mound after that one. That's the potential go-ahead run if he can get aboard. Instead, it's just a loud lineout.
Into the box now, Addison Russell, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Go, please win.
The 1-1 home. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Here comes the 2-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. 4 pitches. Fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
This is exactly what he needed after his guys came back to tie the ball game. He's only 1 out away from a shutdown inning.
Javier Baez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
A classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that's a fair ball.
Yeah, this one looked like one of EK's 4-irons. He just kind of shanks this thing right down the right field line, but he manages to drop it just inside the chalk line, and that's a thing of beauty.
Here's Dexter Fowler now, as he swings and hits this one foul off to the right and out of play. From the stretch. And this is going to be a foul ball. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Ready? Now the pitch. Runner goes for second. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs. Score remains 2-2. Rafael Soriano will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Yonder Alonso will stand in, and it's a bullpen game now. Both starters out as we begin inning number 8.
Yeah, both starters are out, and since we're tied, both starters not going to be involved in the decision.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
And the 8th inning begins with a flyout. Quickly 1 away. Not a lot of offense to go around, but a very tightly contested ball game. 2-2 our score here in the 8th, as it's starting to look more like 1 run may be enough to win this one. Matt Kemp will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. Now Kemp awaits the 1-1. Chopper foul. Here's the pitch. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first takes care of Kemp as he's turned away for the second out. Justin Upton will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way to Upton. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. The pitch. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call him that 2-seamer running in.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Now here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land foul shy of the wall. 2 runs, 8 hits, and 2 errors thus far for San Diego. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
If there's one guy on this roster who wants the ball in a moment like this, this is the guy.
Bryant has got it, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Bryant will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch on the way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Now the pitch. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Yeah, a couple of mid-90s fastballs, and he hasn't been close on either one of them.
Here it comes. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
This bullpen's picking right up where their starter left off. This has been a real team effort on the mound so far.
First pitch coming. Anthony Rizzo is at the plate as he looks at ball one. One-0 pitch now. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first, two gone. Miguel Montero will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. First offering on the way. And that misses low and away, ball one. One-0. Now here's a swing and another chance out there at second. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We've played 8 full, and we are tied 2-2. Will Myers will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the ninth.
Number 4.
Pedro Strop will enter now to start the ninth inning, as his job will be keeping the game tied until the bottom half.
Number 46.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Boy, good pitch, good spot. That thing tailed right back over the outside corner.
And now a pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Coughlin is there, one quick out to start inning number 9.
Yeah, that's just a good pitch right there. That's a two-seam fastball working its way back inside, and he's probably fortunate he didn't break his bat. He winds up getting this one right down there on the label, and he's retired.
Will Middlebrooks is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. And the pitch. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. 1-1 pitch on the way. And the splitter's in there as he gets ahead here, 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Here's the 1-2. Now a swing and a ground ball. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Clint Varmus will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. Now the first pitch. And that's in there for strike one. Pitch on the way. Now a swing and another chance at third. And a high throw there, but a good recovery at first as he comes down with his foot on the bag, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. And we are tied 2-2. Jorge Soler will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Now the 1-0. Swing and a hard liner to center field. And it's a base hit. So there you go. The potential winning run aboard to start off the home half of the ninth.
Well, these guys have been high on effort, but low on results so far. They're still stuck on 2 runs, but at least they've got a leadoff base runner here to start this inning.
Starlin Castro will stand in now, and we'll see what they do about perhaps getting that winning run to second. And there he goes towards second. Now a ball lined towards center field. And Castro's got himself a base hit. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
This right here, this is how games are won and lost. This turns out to be a huge call from that dugout. It's a perfect hit and run, and the winning run's going to move all the way up to third now. That's a big play.
Chris Coughlin will come in now in a big spot, and the infield, I would think, would have to come in now with the game tied.
Yeah, you've got to cut this run down the plate if at all possible. So this may move everybody into the lip of the grass.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there's got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to the plate. The tag, and the winning run is out at home plate.
I don't know, maybe a little over-ambitious that time down there at third base. He's trying to end it right here, right now. And who knows? If this throws off line a little bit, or maybe in the dirt, maybe he does score and we all go home. Instead, it's right on target, and that's going to cut that winning run down at home plate.
The 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
0-2, you got to shorten up. Find some way at least to put the ball in play. You can't afford a strikeout here with an important run out there at second base.
And here's a swing and a miss, and that, folks, is a big out number 2.
The pitcher, number 46,
Chris Denorfia will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
number 60, Denorfia.
And this is lined right back up the middle. And that's through into center field, base hit. And the winning run will score as they walk off with a 3-2 victory.
You know, they came into this bottom of the 9th inning knowing that they needed just 1 run to make it official. And they come through big time here to send this crowd home happy.
Tightly contested ball game here, so it makes it hard to find our top player of the game, but I think this fellow right here would seem to be the logical choice.
Yeah, he only had 1 hit, but definitely made it count. Big home run that turned out to be the decisive blow in the ball game.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Cubs win this one 3-2. Good night from Chicago.